Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Turn 3 Racing Network, as tonight we're here at Darlington Speedway, the Lady Too Tough to Tame, and qualifying is out on track for the Hilton Designs 250. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. I hope everyone is ready and strapped in. These drivers are out on track to lay down a very important qualifying lap. 46 machine, Chris Mefford crossing the start-finish line. Mefford going to be our first driver across the start-finish line, and as such currently sets quick time in that 46 green and yellow cancer.org machine. Just about 3.5 minutes left of qualifying, 5 minutes total in this session. This is the opening race in the round of 8. 8 drivers trying to compete in the next 2 races, become final 4, compete for the championship. Mefford, for the moment, has the pole position. Now Jerry West in the 86 taking over the top spot. The 1 machine of Dustin Ping out on track. Dustin Ping going to cross the start-finish line. Dustin Ping moving into 4th place. Kenneth Nicola right along the wall. Very, very close here in qualifying. Very fine line to walk. Right up along that wall is where you're going to be the fastest, but if you touch it, it will discredit your qualifying lap. In the 03. Nicola goes across the start-finish line. He's going to move into 7th place. Hale Osmond in the 88 up into 2nd. Troy Redford now on top of the speed chart for that quick time spot. 19 machine of Cade Green out on track, along with the 82 of Tyler Hilton. Putting a very unique paint scheme for him. Brand new one rolled out here for tonight's event. 82 Hilton Designs. Trying to lay down a qualifying lap. But just 1 minute left of qualifying, guys. We're going to watch Hilton cross the start-finish line and then step away for our national anthem. No one go anywhere. Here, right back.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Darlington, the track too tough to tame, the lady in black. We get ready to roll out for the Hilton Designs 250. Drivers starting to take to the grid. That means it is time to go through our starting lineup. On row number 1, the 94 machine of Troy Radford, and on his outside, the 27 of Darren Bruce. Row number 2 will be the 88 of Dale Osmond and the 86 of Jerry West. Row 3 will be the 19 of Cade Green and the 82 of Tyler Hilton. Row 4 will be the 46 of Chris Mefford and the 48 of Josh Spalding. Row 5 will be the 1 of Dustin Ping and the 03 of Kenneth McCullough. Row 6 will be the 08 of Tom Quattlebaum and the 11 of Demarius Hickenbottom. Row 7 will be the 99 of Dustin German and the 42 of Chris McCullough. Row 8 will be the 45 of Doug Wysocki and the 25 of Ricky Arden. And row 9 will be the 47 of Ray Radford, with the 4 machine of Mike Massengill being our live race admin here tonight. We thank you, Mike, for being out there, being willing to give up your evening to keep these drivers in check. Field working its way down the backstretch. Lights are out on the Ford Buttstain. Troy Radford in the 94 machine, one of our drivers, trying to find a way into the championship round. Every one of our chase contending drivers starting with a clean slate here tonight. We'll see how far that takes them. Troy Radford in the 94 waiting for the green flag. Darren Bruce on his outside. And we are underway. 250 miles here at Darlington, side by side. Darren Bruce in the 27 on the high line. That is going to be the preferred line here at Darlington, right along the wall. A little bit of contact there right on the beginning of the corner there between the 27 and the 94, but they keep it straightened out. And now here comes the 88 of Dale Osmond to the inside. Move Dale Osmond into second. Darren Bruce, though, not happy with that. He is going to try and make a move to the inside, but the 86 of Jerry West going to take the lane on the outside and make the pass for third. Darren Bruce, though, big time trouble for the 27. He is going to collect the 03 of Kenneth McCullough. As we got an issue on lap number 2. Darren Bruce in the 27 made a move down to the inside. Jerry West on his outside. And Bruce just gets loose going into the corner. Ken McCullough involved, Chris McCullough involved. The 11 of Demarius Hickenbottom get caught up. Go on aboard with the 11 machine. The caution coming out very quickly here at Darlington, already under yellow for the first time tonight. Cade Green in the 19 has gone behind the wall after just one lap. Not sure what has happened to Cade Green, but an early exit for him. Hopefully he'll be able to make it back. Half the field hit pit road here. 86 of Jerry West. First one off of pit road. 4 tires for the 86 machine. Tires going to be very important here tonight at Darlington. Now the 82 of Tyler Hilton going to make his break for pit road. But your race leader in that black machine, kidney.org on the side of it. Evidence-based mommy on the deck lid. Rear bumper. Boy Radford in the 94 machine. So a few drivers on pit road. Got 3 cars sitting there. That is Kenneth McCullough, Darren Bruce, Tyler Hilton. Tyler Hilton starting to roll out. Sun is setting here at Darlington. Lights are coming on. On the track, that is, not on the pace car. They're already on the pace car, which is amazing that they even work in that Ford Mustang. Most of our drivers out here tonight in the Chevy Camaro. We have one Toyota driver. That is the 47 of Ray Radford. Lights go out on the pace car. Ken McCullough still sitting on pit road. Darren Bruce has been able to pull away from his pit stall. You have one that has gone behind the wall. That is the 42 of Chris McCullough. The 2 early exits here, Chris McCullough and Cade Green. Kenneth McCullough has not gone behind the wall yet, but he is in his pit stall being serviced by his crew. Field working its way through 3 and 4. Pace car peeling off. Boy Radford in control of the field. Dale Osmond on his outside. That is row number 1. Row number 2 can be the 46 of Chris Mefford and the 1 of Dustin Ping. And Mefford and Radford able to snooker the 88 of Dale Osmond as they both cleared Dale by the time they hit turn 1. Now Osmond in the 88 trying to battle back after he lost the spot there on the start. Everyone getting single file very quickly. Boy Radford in the 94 in the race lead. See all these drivers here at Darlington running in what would be considered the very high lane for most of this NASCAR circuit. However, these guys at Darlington, they're not high yet. They still got several feet before they get along the wall. And we might see them up there tonight before the night is over. But the 94 of Troy Radford looking to become the first one to be able to say, I am one of the championship 4. He is in the race lead. Dale Osmond in the 88, taking a peek to the inside of Chris Mefford in the 46. Nothing there just yet. Our top 5, Troy Radford, Chris Mefford, Dale Osmond, Dustin Ping, and Tom Quattlebaum in the 08. And keep an eye on the 86 of Jerry West. Does have a few lap fresher tires, and so far it does not look like that has made a big difference in tonight's event. 99 machine of Dustin German right behind him. 3 drivers from Smoke Show Racing all right there in a row. Jerry West, Dustin German, and Josh Spalding in the 48, just a little bit behind his teammate. Go on board with the 48 machine. Tom Quattlebaum down to the inside. Jerry West in the 86 going to make a move to the outside. Quattlebaum looks like maybe he has an issue as he is very slow. Now he grabs whatever issue was going on, and the 08 gets back up to speed. But Tom Quattlebaum losing a lot of ground there. The 25 machine of Ricky All-Star Harden already showing some damage to his back bumper. Tyler Hilton in the 82. Right behind him, Hilton in 9th place. And rounding out our top 10 for the moment is the 08 of Tom Quattlebaum, as Tyler Hilton goes right around the 25 of Ricky Harden. Meanwhile, the battle up front, top 3 as close as they have been all night long. They are starting to pull away from the 1 machine of Dustin Ping. Everyone riding in about the same line. No one able to do anything just yet. Tires are still pretty fresh out here. Still got a lot of grip. Have one rejoining pit lane. That is the 27 of Darren Bruce. Darren not happy with his car. Gonna try and hit pit road once again. Maybe work on it a little bit more. Hopefully his night isn't done, as it is still very early. You already have 3 cars out of the race. Chris McCullough has gone behind the wall. Ken McCullough has gone behind the wall, but not officially out of the race just yet. Meanwhile, Jerry West, Dustin German, Josh Spalding, all making their way around the 1 machine of Dustin Ping. The 48 of Spalding, though, not able to complete the pass that time. Dustin Ping losing a little bit of ground right now. He's holding on to 6th place. With the 48 of Spalding all over his back bumper. Tyler Hilton in the 82. Right there as well, as we got 1 going around. That is the 25 of Ricky Harden. He gets it straightened out, no caution. Grabs a gear and gets rolling. Sweet Southern Mess 25 machine gonna head for pit road. No yellow out for Ricky Harden as he loops it around on the backstretch. But the 94 of Troy Radford starting to open up a bit of a gap now to the 46 of Chris Mefford. Meanwhile, the 86 of Jerry West closing in onto the back bumper of Dale Osmond. Jerry, one of the drivers who came down pit road for 4 tires under our first caution, now moves into 3rd place as Dale Osmond dropped down to the inside, down the backstretch, did not put up a fight. So Jerry West moves back into 3rd place. Our fastest lap of the race for the moment is going to go to the 82 of Tyler Hilton. He set that on lap 9 at a speed of 27.508. And Jerry West very quickly closing in on the 46. Chris Mefford. Want to catch up on the 27 of Darren Bruce. Started on the outside of the front row. Been in his pit stall for the last 3.5 minutes. Things not looking too good for the 27 machine. Now 10 laps down. Cade Green in the 19 has rejoined the race. 16 laps down, finds himself in 15th spot. And it looks like the scorecard has been pulled for the 27 of Darren Bruce. So an early exit for Darren Bruce, Chris McCullough, and Kenneth McCullough. Ricky Harden in the 25 machine after being on pit road from his spin has fallen laps down. Currently scored in the 13th spot. Meanwhile, the 86 and the 46 going at it here for second place. Jerry West taking a big look to the inside. Wasn't able to make it happen. And going to try and regroup. Charge after the 46 once again. Jerry with a good run off the corner that time down to the inside. Marius Hickenbottom way down on the bottom. And Jerry West in the 86. Gonna come off into second place. And now sets his sights on the 94 of Troy Radford. Fuel run here tonight going to be somewhere around 40 laps, depending on how much fuel you can save, how aggressive you get with the throttle, how much you use that throttle to turn the car. Tire fall off, a little bit bigger of an issue than the fuel here today at Darlington. Troy Radford, his best lap so far has been a 27.66. The 94 comes around and completes another lap. This time his lap time was a 29.041. About 1.5 seconds of fall off there. Darren Bruce checking in on the YouTube chat, letting us know what happened. He tried to step down out of the way of Chase drivers. It was early on in the race. Car got tight. Got up into the wall and into trouble there. And then after that, the engine just let go. So early exit for Darren Bruce, man. Tough luck. Sorry to hear that from you, but thank you for letting us know what happened to you out there tonight. Meanwhile, the 88, Dale Osmond, still riding around in third place. 46 of Chris Mefford. First one on the pit road. So Chris Mefford trying to be the first one get 4 fresh tires. We'll see how this works out for him. A little bit early, but not by a lot. Troy Radford and Jerry West continue to cycle around out there. Troy Radford was our Hilton Crafts and Designs Pole Award winner. He has been out front for all 32 completed laps. So Troy Radford looking to become, as I mentioned, one of the first drivers to punch his ticket as one of our championship contenders. Troy Radford, Jerry West out there continuing to turn laps. We got just a few laps left in their tank. Jerry West does have a couple more laps of fuel than the 94 Troy Radford. I'd say if I'm Jerry West, I might hit pit road about the same time the 94 does. I've only got 4 laps, give or take, difference in fuel. Maybe even try and be on the pit road 1 lap before the 94. Continue to cycle around. They do have a 3.3 second lead over the 88 of Dale Osmond. Dale working his way onto the front stretch. That is Dustin German in the 99. Right behind him. Dustin Ping in the 1. He is slowing down and he is making his break for pit road. And it looks like the 94 of Troy Radford on the binders down to pit road speed. The 88 gonna join him. The 48 of Josh Spalding. All hitting pit road, so green flag pit stops. Really starting to hit the planning stratagem. 86 of Jerry West, though, showing no signs of coming down pit road just yet. West gonna lead his 2nd lap of the race. The 86. I have to hit pit road before too much longer. Tank only holds so much fuel. Chris Mefford in the 46. Right now leading everyone on track that has made a pit stop. Gotten out in front of the 08 of Tom Quattlebaum. Quattlebaum right behind him there. And then he has also managed to pull a 3.5 second lead over Troy Radford in the 94 machine. Now, the 86 of Jerry West is going to make his break for pit road. That gives the lead to Tyler Hilton in the 82 machine. Tyler Hilton waiting for the right time for him to hit pit road. Tyler, our sponsor for tonight's race. Hilton Designs 250 here at Darlington. Hilton Designs all over that, maybe coral blue car. Not sure what kind of color that is. Coral blue, be my guess. And now the 82 on the binders. He's going to make his pit stop. 46, Chris Mefford, though, out in the lead. Once he cycles around, he was 1 lap down. Tyler Hilton had the field trapped a lap down. So now Mefford going to take over the top spot as Tyler Hilton has just hit his pit stall. And Chris Mefford moves into the race lead. He's enjoying a 4.1 second lead over Troy Radford in the 94. Then the 08 of Tom Quattlebaum. Battling with the 88 of Dale Osmond. Dale Osmond to his inside. That will move Dale up into third. Quattlebaum to fourth. Gary West, though, in the 86 machine. Looks like he is going to come out away from this situation, having lost a lot of ground. It looks like the 86 has acquired some damage. Gary West right now finds himself in 7th place after battling with Troy Radford for the lead in this, or I should say before this green flag pit stop cycle started. As everything cycled through, Chris Mefford comes out as the race leader. Troy Radford in second, Dale Osmond third, Quattlebaum fourth. Josh Spalding will round out your top 5. Then Dustin German in 6th and 7th, going to Jerry West with Tyler Hilton in the 82 right behind him. Of the 46 machine out front for 3 laps, trying to make it 4 laps as he works his way onto the front stretch. Chris Mefford in that 46. You can see that the 94, Troy Radford, closing in very quickly on him. Boy, and under a second behind now. We go on board with the 94. You see Troy just able to really roll through the corner there. And Chris Mefford in the 46, not going to put up a battle. He saw how fast that 94 closed in on him. Knew that they were on a little bit different pit strategy. Troy having about 10 lap fresher tires. Really making a difference here, and Troy Radford back to the top. 46 of Chris Mefford settles in the 2nd place. But Dale Osmond in the 88 trying to close in on him. Dale in 3rd place. Dale's last lap was a 28.387. Chris Mefford turning a 29.436. Dale closing in very quickly on the 46 machine. Working lap 49 of 184, 250 miles of scheduled distance here tonight. Should we need it, we will have 3 attempts at a green and white checkered. Want to take the time to do a little bit of housekeeping here. Josh Spalding in the 48 machine. He finds himself in 4th place. Right behind him is his teammate, the 99 of Dustin German. Dustin German rounding out the top 5 for the moment. SRTV network on the hood of that thing. 6th place going to the 82 of Tyler Hilton. Jerry West in the 86 machine right behind him. Jerry West looks like maybe he has taken a little bit of damage. As I mentioned, something happened to that 86 machine during our first green flag pit stop cycle. Whatever it was cost him a lot of time, and it looks like it has messed his car up quite a bit, as he has not got the same speed that he had before. Has been struggling back here in the middle of the pack. Then the 08 of Tom Quattlebaum, who is now one lap down, just hit pit road for 4 tires and gets rolling, but he finds himself in 8th place. Dustin Ping in the 1 machine making a tire or a pit stop here for tires and fuel. Marius Hickenbottom right now being scored in 10th place. The 11 machine is 3 laps down, as one of our drivers caught up in the first caution of the race. Tom Quattlebaum easily able to motor right on past. Having those 4 fresh tires makes you feel really good here at Darlington. And then the 25 machine, and that is Ricky All-Star Harden. 5 laps down, running in 11th place. That is all 11 cars that we have running out on track. The 45 of Doug Wysocki has just gone behind the wall. It looks like we have had another early exit too. 48 of Josh Spalding has just gone behind the wall, as the 88 of Dale Osmond making a move to the inside here of Chris Mefford. Mefford gonna get a good run up off the corner. Osmond not able to make the pass, and Ricky Harden in the 25 machine just watching this battle take place. We go on board with the 25, looking out the front of it. You can see the 88 and the 46 make contact. And that is Chris Mefford going for a spin. He is pointed the wrong direction, as caution flag is gonna fly. Go to our turn 3 instant replay here. Camera tracks the 46 and the 88. Both cars get into the wall. Chris Mefford in the 46, when he got into the wall, slowed up a lot. Dale Osmond had nowhere to go. Just makes contact and finishes off the 46. But this will put everyone onto pit road. Put everyone on the same pit stop strategies. 94 Troy Radford. 88 of Dale Osmond. Leading that charge of drivers down pit road. Tire stop. We're the 94, the 88, both down and away. Dale Osmond, though, gonna hammer out some damage. Troy Radford winning the race off of pit road. Dustin German coming off second. Dale Osmond still sitting in his pit stall, being worked on. Gonna take full advantage all the time he has, but the 82 of Tyler Hilton gonna find himself in 3rd place here. Let's see if we can't get a quick word in with the driver of the 82 machine. That is Tyler Hilton. Tyler, can you hear me?
Hey, I got you. What's up, Taylor?
Oh, you know, not a whole lot. Just talking about some awesome racing here at Darlington. How's your race going tonight?
So far, so good. Just trying to keep it out of the wall, keep it clean, and kind of work some strategy here. But this caution is going to kind of shake some stuff up. But it's been pretty physical out there. It's going to be a long race.
Long race for sure, but we're already on lap 59 of 184. What can you tell us that 82 has in store for the rest of the night?
Oh, it's going to be fast. I'm gonna bring it up there. I'm saving a little bit. I think I've definitely got a car tonight that could be a top 3 contender, which is different for me. It's rare, so I'm gonna try to use it while I got it.
All right, well, the 82's sitting in third. Not looking too bad out there. There's quite the discussion going on between me, myself, and I as to what color that 82 machine is tonight. Can you clarify that for us a little bit?
Yeah, it's kind of like an off purple. It's actually a Fireball Roberts throwback. When I actually came to this race earlier in the year, I was taking pictures of the car and all stuff around, and it was really really cool to put this thing together, and hopefully we can kind of get up there at front. I know Troy tonight, he's got an old Legends car that he used to run, so he's got that. Mefford had the Days of Thunder scheme, which unfortunately he just got caught up in an accident, and Doug Wasaki had a throwback to the old David Pearson Gray Ghost. So good stuff, but yeah, it's cool to run these throwback schemes.
All right, man. Well, the lights have gone out on the pace car, and we'll let you go. But before we do, any shout-outs or thank yous?
Just to my team, Troy, Tom Qualbaum, he's put in a lot of effort for us this week. Chris Mefford, Doug Wasaki, whole Falcon crew, Hilton Designs, everybody that shows up, you up in the booth, couldn't do it without you, so definitely appreciate it.
Driver of the 82, Tyler Hilton, letting us break in on his concentration. Quick word in with one of our drivers that is out there in the battle here at Darlington. Thank you very much, Tyler. Pace car down and away. Troy Radford in the 94 machine. You heard it from Tyler. Throwback to a Legends car he used to race. And Troy picks up the throttle as we go back. Green flag racing once again. Gary West on the back bumper of his teammate Dustin German. Tyler Hilton in the 82 trying to move into second place. He's got the run and makes the pass on Dustin German to move Tyler Hilton into second. Jerry West in the 86 machine up into fourth place. Now he's making a move on the inside of German, but tucks back in behind him. Hale Osmond will round out your top 5. The 88 had a little bit of damage on it from the contact with Chris Mefford. Speaking of Chris Mefford, the 46 machine right now finds himself in 6th place after coming up off of turn 2, making contact with the wall. Ricky Harden in the 25 machine right in front of him. That 25 scored in 10th place, but he is 5 laps down. Right now we have 6 cars on the lead lap. So Mefford gonna try and regain some lost ground. Troy Radford, though, has been out front for a majority of the laps so far here tonight. Led for 52 laps. We're working lap 64. Dustin German in the 99 made his way back around Tyler Hilton and already closing in on our race leader. Hilton in the 82 machine with the 86 of Jerry West all over his back bumper. Looking out the back of the 94, Radford, the race leader. Dustin German in the 99. Our chase drivers, Dustin German, Chris Mefford, Dale Osmond, Troy Radford, still in the race here tonight. Our other chase drivers, Josh Spalding with an early exit, Chris McCullough early exit, Ken McCullough with an early exit. So of the 8 cars who started this race with championship hopes, 3 of them are going to have to make it next week. There's only 2 races in the round of 8. Troy Radford, Dustin German, Jerry West, Dale Osmond, those 4 drivers, and Chris Mefford in 6th place make it 5 drivers, all trying to stay in this to win their shot at the final race of the season. Next week, we will be at Kansas Speedway for the final race to determine who our 4 drivers will be. And then November 7th, we will have our championship race at Homestead, Miami. Here you're tuned in right here at Turn 3 Racing Network for both those races. Troy Radford opening up a little bit of a gap now on the 99 of Dustin German. German, who started 13th, now finds himself up into 2nd place. Starting to pull away from his teammate, the 86 of Jerry West. Tyler Hilton in the 82 has fallen back to 4th place. 88 of Dale Osmond, though, go on board with the 88 machine. A little bit of damage on the right front from the contact with Chris Mefford. Ooh, and now he's going to add to it. Came off the corner a little hot there. Got into the outside wall. And still having to lift a little bit. Damaged that right front pretty good. But the 46 of Chris Mefford, really torn up, has taken a hard hit here in his speed because of the contact. That 46 machine right now in 6th place, 5 seconds off the race lead. And it looks like we do have another car that has dropped out of the race. That will be the 25 machine of Ricky Harden. That looks like his scorecard has been pulled. And Ricky All-Star Harden could be credited with 10th place here. Any one of these drivers might be able to make it back. Jerry West in the 86 machine, having moved into 2nd place. Now going to set his sights on the 94 of Troy Radford. Tyler Hilton in the 82 taking a peek to the inside of Dustin German. Nothing there just yet. Across the start-finish line to start lap 76. Tom Quattlebaum in the 08 machine is the first and only car in the 1 lap down category. Dustin Ping in the 1 machine in 8th place. Something has happened to Dale Osmond there. Oh, I'm sorry, that was the 46 of Chris Mefford. Sorry, I saw the green and yellow, but the 46 of Chris Mefford looks like he got loose coming up off the corner. Got into the wall again, tags the inside wall. Heavy contact from the outside, then down to the inside. That 46 getting beat up here tonight. He is going to make his break for pit road. But Troy Radford in the 94, continuing to lead, has been out front for 66 of our 78 laps. At 94 though, looking very tough to beat. One driver that has challenged him for the lead, 86 of Jerry West. He has moved into 2nd place. Has not been able to close the gap as quickly as he would like. But Jay Weezy, the driver who tries to raise awareness for COPE, earning the nickname Jay Weezy. Fellow broadcaster, does a wonderful job. So if I don't want to do some scrub race, I send them to Jerry West. That's according to him. But no, I do appreciate getting to watch Jerry West race. Does a pretty good job commentating as well. But that is a very talented man behind the wheel of a race car here in iRacing. Jerry West does have the most wins on the season here in the AMA, Ohio, and Indiana Roofing Pro Cup Esports Series. Jerry West has 6 wins on the season. Those wins really don't count for much here in the playoffs. No one getting playoff points, no points carrying over. All of our chase drivers started tonight's event with 4,500 points. And it is really going to come down to how you finish in these next 2 races. So as they run right now, Troy Radford would be one of the 4 drivers. Jerry West, Dustin German, and Dale Osmond would all have a leg up on the rest of the competition as they are all inside the top 5. Tyler Hilton in the 82, a non-chase driver, finds himself into 4th place. He makes a move on the 99 to Dustin German. Dustin German got into the wall a little bit there as he tried to move to the high side to make room for the 82. We're just a little bit past halfway on this fuel run. Had seen a few cars come down pit road 10 laps before they ran out of fuel. Might see someone start short pitting here. And as I say that, the 1 machine of Dustin Ping is going to make his break for pit road. So Dustin Ping in the 1 can be the first car to start this green flag pit stop cycle. Still pretty early, I think, for our race leaders. These race leaders gonna try and stretch it out here, I'm sure, so that they can only make 1 more pit stop on the night. Well, make it 2, this one plus 1 more. I'm gonna give a shout out to our YouTube side of things. Thank you very much, Jacob, for coming by, saying hello. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're sticking around. Roy Radford in the 94 has got about 10 laps of fuel in that thing. Maybe 11, give or take. Let's see where that is going to play out for him. But he is going to need those 10 laps. He wants to finish this race on 2 more stops. Even then, it is going to be a bit of a stretch. They are going to have to run these tanks as dry as they can. They want to make it just 2 more stops. Someone might try and gamble on that. Have to see. Dustin German has gotten back around the 99, or I'm sorry, in the 99, has gotten back around the 82. Have another person joining in on the viewing side of things. Now I have to watch my P's and Q's. A fellow broadcaster at Turn 3 Racing Network has joined into YouTube, and that is Chris Legue. Thank you very much for joining me, Chris. Miss Linda and I all had a wonderful conversation here tonight. Would love to have the insightful and soothing tones of Chris in the YouTube chat. So thank you for joining us here. Dustin Ping in the one machine, showing off what 4 brand new tires can do as he slides right on by the 86 of Jerry West, making it look easy. Dustin Ping right now finding himself in 7th place. He is 4 laps down. Jacob Sayers looks like he's heading out. Thank you very much, Jacob, for coming by, saying hello. Go get that beauty sleep, man. I've seen your pictures. You probably should just go ahead and stay asleep. Yeah, that beauty rest. There is not enough beauty rest in the world to make that face look better. But I will say, at least it's better looking than mine. Roy Radford in the 94, slowing down. Looks like he is going to hit pit road this time. Harry West is already on the pit road. Dustin German also making his pit stop. So a lot of cars hitting pit road. Green flag pit stops underway here for a majority of the field. Everyone deciding to hit pit road at the same time. Dustin Ping in the one machine, several laps down, trying to work his way back into this race. Use that short pit. He is still riding around in 7th place. Roy Radford has right side tires completed. Jack goes up for the left side. And down and away goes the 94. Gary West in the 86. And Tyler Hilton in the 82. Jerry West gonna motor right on past Tyler Hilton. Can he catch up to the 94 just ahead of him? It looks like the 94 are gonna be able to get up to speed and get going before Jerry West can track him down. So Troy Radford holding on to the lead. But that is not without saying that the 08 of Tom Quattlebaum stayed out a little bit longer. Tom Quattlebaum did not get credited with leading a lap, but he has hit pit road. And with that, our green flag pit stop cycle is completed. Though Troy Radford holds on to the top spot. Continues cycle around, has been out front for 85 laps. '94 machine having put in a dominating performance so far here. We have less than 100 laps to go. We've had 2 cautions here tonight for a total of 8 laps. 87 laps to go in tonight's race. 4 lead changes, and our average lap time is at 28.39. Our fastest lap of the race turned by Tyler Hilton on lap 9 at a 27.508. You can see our average lap time very close to our fastest lap time. That means we have been green flag racing for a majority of tonight's event. And it does look like we've had 2 more cars drop out of the race. Tom Quattlebaum in the 08 and the 11 of Demarius Hickenbottom have all dropped out. Chris Medford in the 46, after spending 9 minutes on pit road having the damage worked on, has rejoined the race. And the 46 machine right now is scored in 9th place as he is trying to find a way around the 11 and the 08. To get around the 11, he's got to do 2 more laps. Then he's got about 10 laps. So 12 laps to get to Tom Quattlebaum, 1 more lap to get to Demarius Hickenbottom. And now I have a special guest in the booth with me here tonight. And I called him out, and he decided that he was going to join. Thank you very much, Chris Legue, for joining me here tonight. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great, bud. Thanks for having me up in the booth here. We're watching Troy Radford in that 94, man. He is doing a good job leading this one. Jerry West right in 2nd spot. Dustin German. These are all names that are very familiar. As you know, KR, you know, we do this on a Tuesday night once in a while.
Yeah, a lot of the drivers from Racing for a Cause that we do on Tuesday night coming out here on Thursday night for the AMA Pro Cup Esports Series presented by Ohio and Indiana Roofing. And tonight at Darlington, we've seen the same caliber of driving that we see on Tuesday night. Very fast drivers, a lot of green flag laps.
Yeah, they're very, very cool. I see KD Osmond, Tyler Hilton, Chris Meffert, I mean, Dustin Pink, Ray Radford. I mean, this is a who's who of iRacing right now. Usually we see these guys on a Tuesday night. Here they are joining us on a Thursday night right here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. KR, you're doing a fabulous job, bud. I'm going to tell you right now, I just got home from work. I'm feeling a little, well, let's just say I'm feeling pretty good. How's that go?
Well, it's got to be a good feeling anytime you get home from work. But I do got to ask, do we have any cold beverages that we should be drinking to celebrate this time that you've gotten home from work?
Why? That's a silly question. Of course I do. You know, it's 10 o'clock my time, and I do believe I cracked my first one at the shop at about, I don't know, 7 o'clock or so. Didn't do anything stupid. Got home about an hour ago, and you know, I've had a couple more. And hey, I noticed you were broadcasting. It's been a long time since you and I had talked. I figured I'd come on in and see what was going on here in the AMA.
I'll tell you, I'm thrilled to have you out here with me tonight at Darlington. The laps are on the downhill side of things here, but man, it has been a quite the race we've had. We saw a big stack up on lap 1, or I should say lap 2, turn 1, as our outside front row starter Darren Bruce tried to move over for a faster car. Car got tight on him as he went in the corner, but unfortunately everyone behind him had nowhere to go. But we had a big stack up there. And then the only other caution we have had here tonight was the 46 of Chris Mefford. Came up off the corner, tagged the wall while the 88 of Dale Osmond was right on his back bumper. Osmond had nowhere to go. Made contact, pretty much finished off the 46. And those have been our only 2 cautions here tonight.
Oh, it's not bad. I see right now Ray Radford on pit road getting some repairs done on his number 47. Linda, I want to thank you very much. Yes, the head cold is starting to get a little bit better. Those malted beverages certainly do help, but here we are. AMA action with KR Stolfus. Man, KR, it's been way too long, bud, since you and I have talked, and it's really good to have you out here. And thank you, man, for all the work you do right here on the Turn 3 Racing Network.
Well, I'll tell you, it's, you know, even though we work together here at this YouTube channel, it is very hard for us all to get together at times. We do carry very crazy schedules, very busy over here at Turn 3, and that's a good problem to have. But it does make for some time when, you know, you don't get to see your buddies or get to talk to them as much as you'd like to.
Oh, that's it. And, you know, the big thing to remember here is, you know, you, Roger, Danny, Rick, me, we're all friends. I mean, the problem is we don't get to talk to each other because we're all busy doing other things here every night here at the Turn 3 Racing Network. But, man, KR, it's so good to have you back full time. Congratulations on your season, man. I saw that trophy. That was pretty cool.
Well, I'll tell you, the help is always appreciative when it's someone of your caliber. But the race here tonight, I've tried to get you caught up on it. I think you have all the short and skinny of it. The only thing I haven't said is Radford about to lead triple digits here tonight, and he is already locked in himself for leading the most laps of this race. This is the opening race for the round of 8. Only 2 races in this round here at Darlington, and next week at Kansas. 4 drivers going to be our championship drivers in 2 weeks at Homestead.
Oh man, Homestead, a great track, pretty much flat out around that track, and that's going to be a good one. I will definitely make sure to tune in and watch that one. I love Homestead. Really, one of my favorite tracks, and honestly, it is definitely one of Rick's favorite tracks. He actually won one. Tom Q up in chat. Hey bud, how's it going? Tommy Q checking in. Roy Radford is your race leader right now. Jerry West running in 2nd spot. Dustin German in 3rd. Tyler Hilton, KD Osmond, Dustin Ping, Chris Mefford, Ray Radford rounding out the top 8, and these guys are really getting it done here tonight.
Yeah, Chris Mefford does find himself 18 laps down. He has managed to get around Tom Quattlebaum. Quattlebaum has had an early exit here tonight along with Demarius Hickenbottom. We are down to 7 cars out on track, 5 of them on the lead lap. The 6th place driver, that is the one machine of Dustin Ping. He has just made his green flag pit stop. We're about halfway through this this fuel run. And if you try and do the math, these drivers able to get about 35, maybe 40 if they stretch it on fuel. And we're looking at about 70 laps to go. No, sorry, 60 laps to go.
60 laps to go, and these guys looking pretty good out there. You know, obviously I can't speak to what happened prior to when I came in, but right now everything seems to have calmed down. There's a bit of a separation here out on track. That does make it tough for us, but you know, KR, I'm looking at Troy Radford. I'm watching Jerry West, and you can never count out Jerry West. He's sitting there in second spot in that number 86. He's about 5.9 seconds behind in that 86 machine. But, you know, we've got another pit stop to happen at least, and you never know what's going to happen on pit road. You cannot count Jerry West out.
As we go on board with the 86 of Jerry West, he is one of our drivers. Well, he is the driver that has the most wins on the season, Chris. He has picked up 6 wins this season. The next closest one, that is Chris McCullough and Dale Osmond, each with 3 wins apiece. So Jerry West doubling those two. And you can see just how good of a driver that 86 is. Here tonight, I think tonight's race is Troy Radford's to lose. As I mentioned, he is in triple digits and counting for laps led, pulled out to a 6.149 second lead over the rest of the field. And I would say that 94 is probably one of the few cars out there that hasn't been chewed up too much by the lady in black.
You know, KR, just the other night we were here in Darlington, Rick and I, and man, it definitely chewed him up, spit him out. But and I'm looking at Jerry West. He's got some damage on that left front, and that might be slowing him down just a little bit. You see Tyler Hilton getting around Dustin German right now. So Hilton making his way forward as Dustin German coming down pit road, making that stop that you were talking about.
Yeah, the 99 on pit road. So another driver hitting the pit crew up for some tires, fuel. Now, how will this play out? Because I am trying to work this race backwards. We have 184 laps, our scheduled distance. I've seen these drivers go to about lap 36, 37 on fuel. And that is the 94 Troy Radford. He's going to make his break for pit road. So that is going to make my math a little bit easier. And Radford missed pit road.
Radford misses it. He misses it. Has to get himself back up to speed. This is exactly what I was talking about, KR. Those little things that happen during a race that cost you so much time. The 94 missing the pit road. And he has got to get that thing back up to speed. And man, oh man, that is going to hurt later on in this run.
That it is. The only good thing for Troy Radford is he has really been the class of the field here tonight. Still has quite a few laps to try and recover from this, but this is not a mistake you want to do at the end of the race. Or I should say in this stage of the race. That is something that you hope you do at the beginning parts of the race, but the 94 does hit pit road this time. We're going to have to see how that plays out for him. The 82 of Tyler Hilton has stayed out. Tyler Hilton being credited with leading 4 laps so far tonight. And man, oh man, I'll tell you, Tyler Hilton, our race patron for tonight, looking like he's setting himself up for a solid top 5 finish here tonight.
A big mistake out of the 94 of Troy Radford. Misses pit road, has to get it back going and then come down pit road. Tyler Hilton takes over the lead, but Hilton hasn't been down pit road for a little while.
No, and Dustin German and Jerry West both are going to pass Troy Radford as he now gets down and away. The Troy Radford falling to 4th place here. Tyler Hilton, as you mentioned, has not hit pit road. Your race leader, the 99 of Dustin German, leading all the cars that have made pit stops. So Dustin German in front of his teammate, Jerry West. And this might be the break that Dustin German needed, because something had to happen for Dustin German and Jerry West to reel in Troy Radford.
A small mental mistake by Troy Radford. You don't see that very often. Radford usually very, very good, especially when it comes to pit road strategy. Just simply missing that pit road entrance. And now Tyler Hilton out there. He's got the whole lap, whole field covered by a lap, but that's only because he hasn't come down pit road yet. how much longer can the 82 stay out there?
Only got a handful of laps left of fuel, I can tell you that. But he is giving up pretty close to 2 seconds a lap as he stays out there on those older tires. And it will affect him when he hits pit road and gets back into the race. Now, the good news for him, he does have the entire field 1 lap down right now. Should the 82 get a caution, well, the rest of the field would have to take the wave around, and the 82 gets a free pit stop, so to speak.
Yeah, that would be huge for Tyler Hilton. I don't know that that's going to happen, but it would be an absolute shell shocker if the 82 were to get a caution right now. You're absolutely right, KR. The rest of the field having to take a wave around that pace car, and it would leave Hilton out there as the race leader. But here he comes down pit road. 82 onto the binders, hits pit lane. Tyler Hilton gives up the race lead to make his pit stop. Is going to find himself more fresh tires and be one of the few drivers on the freshest tires out there. That might play into his advantage, but he has given up so much time, I don't think it's going to be able to work out in his favor. Yeah, it may not, but I mean, we're looking at the 99 Dustin German right now, and German is just absolutely flooring that 99 machine. He's got teammate Jerry West right behind him, and those two working well together. West running a slightly lower line than the 99 of German, but these guys figuring it out. And you know, the last thing you want to do, take out somebody that you call a teammate.
Yeah, you never want to crash a teammate, that's for sure. These two drivers race very hard against each other, but do give a lot of room throughout the race. But I will say, when it comes to the white flag lap, these smoke show racing drivers, well, and then it becomes every man for himself.
It's got to be that way. You know, Tyler Hilton, he comes off from pit road. He's on the lead lap, so he did well there, but back to 5th spot. He's got some ground to make up. Meanwhile, Troy Radford, who was leading this one before that little mental faux pas, he's back in 3rd spot, and he's back there by a little bit of a ways there, about 3 seconds.
He is about 3 seconds back, but I can tell you, I have been watching timing and scoring on Troy Radford to our race leader, the 99 of Dustin German, and he has been closing in on them. Troy Radford's last lap was a 27.565 compared to, a 27.830 compared to Dustin German at a 28.358. So Troy Radford really closing in quickly, but how much is he abusing his tires to do that?
Well, that's the thing right there is, you know, this track, it is absolutely brutal on tires, and the more you push, the worse it is for you at the end of the day. Radford pushing very hard, as you said, very, very quick right now, a little over a half a second faster than your race leaders, but Radford has to get back up there. That's where he's been all night. That's where he's comfortable running, and he's got to catch Jerry West in 2nd spot and Dustin German in that 99 running in 1st.
Boy, has closed it in to under 2 seconds now as the 99 and the 86 continuing to run nose to tail. Dustin German scraping the wall a little bit. That's no big deal. Just adding to his Darlington strike. Something to add to the memory banks for tonight's race. But the 99 continuing to cycle around as your race leader. Jerry West in 2nd place. But I'll tell you, that 94 getting bigger each time we see him in the camera shot.
Yeah, that 3-second gap just a couple of laps ago, 1.8 seconds now to 2nd place Jerry West. Troy Radford definitely has got this track figured out tonight. This setup is all on him. He's loving it, and he is catching them quick. KR now down to about 1.2 to 2nd place Jerry West.
And the 94 does have to be careful here. We will see, I believe, maybe 2 more pit stops. Gonna be close there. We're definitely gonna get 1. I'm not sure if we'll see 2. As It really just comes down to how much fuel these guys can save. And I say that because we have been snookered a time or two up here in the broadcast booth by drivers stretch their fuel tanks further than what we thought possible.
Oh yeah, we've seen that a time or three. And I'll tell you who's not going to be able to stretch it out the way he's running right now. Troy Radford not going to be able to do it. And I don't know that KD is going to be able to do it either. I'm watching him right now in that sun drop Chevrolet, and man, he is pushing that 88 pretty hard. Linda, you got to be proud of this young man.
Miss Linda never misses a race that the 88 is in when they're broadcasted here at Turn 3. Always a staple in the YouTube chats. In fact, I'm not sure half the time. I think she cheers for me too. Always has kind words to say to me. I know broadcast can't be that good, but the 88, big wiggle coming off the corner. That's going to allow Tyler Hilton to move into third as Dale Osmond falls to fourth.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there with Osmond. It was almost like he got tight, had to really let off that throttle, and the 88 moved down. Tyler Hilton able to get around on the outside.
Meanwhile, the 94, Troy Radford, he's moved into second place. He has gotten around the 86 of Jerry West. Now sets his sights on the 99 of Dustin German. And now it is really going to come down to if we get a caution here, if these drivers keep it green flag racing to the end, when will they hit pit road? And strategy is going to be everything, as our top three drivers right now all within a half second of each other.
Yeah, really interesting right here between the top three. There's going to be some more strategy, and you gotta know that Troy Radford right now still kicking himself right in the butt for missing that pit road opportunity and having to take another lap, because that's what put him in this position. But right now it doesn't seem like it's affected him that much. Yes, he's down to second spot, but Radford really is picking it up. He was able to catch these guys really quickly, and he is still one of the faster drivers out on track right now with those tires.
Yeah, he does have 3-lap different tires as he makes a move to the inside. Troy Radford gonna try and complete the pass as he slides up in front of the 99, and back to the front goes the 94. So I guess you could say his mistake of missing pit road has been erased. It took him a few laps to do it, but the 94 back to the front once again. And now it's going to come down to what could be the final stop, as we will see at least one more stop here tonight. We're coming up on 40 laps left to go.
Yeah, really impressive driving out of Troy Radford, launching himself back up towards the front and leading this lap. But the 94, again, he made that one mental mistake. I don't believe it's going to happen again. Maybe once in a race, but twice? I don't think so.
It would be very rare for Troy Radford to make two big mistakes like that cost him the lead. But again, racing is a cruel mystery. It can jump up and bite anyone at any time.
Yeah, we were worried about Troy maybe using up his tires, and right now the 99 looks like he's got his hands full. That car very tight at this moment. We're starting to see maybe a little bit of a diamond actually happening out of the 99, trying to get around this track.
Yeah, this track really forces a driver to focus on his line, hit his marks, use the throttle in a manner that helps you turn the car, but at the same time, when you're using the throttle to help you turn, it abuses your tires as the 99 scrapes the wall a little bit on the corner entry there. That is allowing his teammate Jerry West to get a run on him. Jerry West not yet able to make a move, but he is putting the pressure on the back bumper right now of the 99.
Yeah, right now, Jerry West proving you can take the word teammate, throw that out the window. It's all about finishing up towards the front. Jerry West got to that rear bumper of German, but German fighting back, getting that Mustang back up to speed. And it looks like he's going to hold on a second, at least for now.
Dustin German in a Ford butt stain. Jerry West
Hey.
What? What?
Whoa.
What?
All right, that's why I came in here. We gotta talk about this butt stain thing. This is not right.
What do you mean?
Because it's a Ford Mustang. Help me out now. Ford Mustang. Yeah, no, I'm serious. This is what it is. It's Ford Mustang with an M.
No. See, every time you sit in one, it leaves a stain on your butt, and then it smells terrible.
Well, it's because it's so fast.
No, it's usually just because it's such a piece of junk.
No. It's because it's so fast it literally scares the you know right out of you.
Well, if it's so fast, how come it's in second place?
Well, you give him time.
Give him time? Okay. Well, he's having a spectacular race either way. That 99 machine in second place. He does have the 86 of Jerry West right behind him. And I'll tell you, that 99, whether he wins this thing or comes home second, maybe even third, can't count out the 86. But Dustin German really looking to have a good race here in the opening round of our 8 drivers to make it into the final 4. Second place going to be a big boost for any of these drivers in the chase for their playoffs.
Well, that's just it. You know, you got to finish up towards the front consistently, and obviously winning a race is a huge deal. When you're in that chase format, you got to put it on every single week, but you win one, man, and that almost locks you in. I want to go ahead and thank everybody out there for watching right here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. You're watching the AMA Pro Cup Series. You got Troy Radford here in Darlington leading the Ray, and he has led a bunch of laps here tonight.
119 laps hit total and counting. Second place right now is the 99 of Dustin German, the 86 of Jerry West, and fourth place going to Tyler Hilton, and then Dale Osmond will round out your top 5 at 88 machine. That is also our 5 cars that are on the lead lap. Dustin Ping in the 1 machine, finding himself in 6th place, 4 laps down, and it looks like the 46 of Chris Mefford has been on pit road for the last 12 minutes. But we'll see if the 46 can get back out there. But Chris Mefford, a chase driver, going to be scored in 7th place. And with everyone else dropping out of the race here tonight, attrition, a big part of tonight's event. Started 17 cars. At the moment, we have 6 on the racetrack. And now the 99 and the 86 are going to hit pit road. Green flag pit stops coming your way once again. Now, how will Troy Radford respond with these 2 cars as close to him as they were? The short pit is going to work to their advantage, and Troy Radford responds by coming down pit road this time as the fuel window is open for everyone to make it to the end of the race.
Yeah, I don't think he had a choice, because even KD started coming down pit road, so the top 5 drivers were coming, or the top, after Troy Radford, the top 4 drivers were coming down pit road. That really forced Troy Radford's hand. He had to come down, or else he knew he was going to lose a bunch of time out there on track. Those fresh tires so much quicker than the older tires here at Darlington. It's amazing to see the difference out on track.
Dustin German winning the race off of pit road. 1 driver staying out. Once again, that is the 82 of Tyler Hilton. He is going to register 12 laps led so far tonight, and he has got maybe 10 laps in that thing before he has got to hit pit road. So the 82 going to try and make something happen here. Leading some laps. He is a non-chase driver out there doing his due diligence to keep these chase drivers honest.
Well, the 82 of Tyler Hilton getting very good fuel economy out of that machine. The Hilton designed Chevy doing a good job, but again, if he's off sequence, and that may come back to bite him in the end, I don't believe we're going to see another caution here on through KR, and without that caution, the 82 strategy just not going to play out.
No, but with the big fall off of competitors that we have had here, as we're watching the 94 and the 86 and the 99 go at it. Troy Radford in the 94 on the high side of the 99. Dustin German And Troy Radford gonna make the pass here. That is going to give him the lead once Tyler Hilton hits pit road. Tyler does have the field 1 lap down, but race for position between the 94 and the 99. And Tyler Hilton slowing it down. Troy Radford in the 94 sideways, catches it without any contact. But Dustin German gonna move to the front. And now Troy has to set his sights to catch him back up once again.
Huge. Again, a second mental breakdown for the 94 of Troy Radford. We're sitting here on lap 156 of 184, and Radford now finds himself having to try and catch back up again to Jerry West and Dustin German.
Gonna watch the turn 3 replay here. Troy Radford in front of the 99 as he heads off into the corner. Gets in a little hot, scrapes the wall, gets sideways. The 99 never made contact with him. Troy Radford, though, able to catch it, but he has lost a lot of ground. And now he has got to close the gap once again, but it is going to be hard for the 94 to do that as everyone is on very similar tires here. But man, he's still got a few laps to do it. But Dustin German and Jerry West gonna try and make hay while they can, because that sun is shining right now on the 99.
I'm watching the scoring updates as we go through these laps. KR right now, Troy Radford about 0.2 of a second faster than the guys in front of him, Jerry West, Dustin German. So he is catching them. Will he be able to catch them and pass them? That is always the big question.
Passing going to be very hard here at Darlington, especially in the closing stages of the race. First part of the race, a lot of give and not so much take. But now when you get down to the end of the race, driver's going to try and lock down positions. Troy Radford finding himself in third, going to have to work his way around 2 very fast drivers. These 2 drivers want to win as bad as anyone out here. But I am just amazed here that we have our top 3 all within 1.5 seconds of each other after 160 laps. It's about 15 laps to go in tonight's event. Or I'm sorry, that's 25. Now make it 24. Wow, math is hard for me.
Math gets difficult this late in the night. And well, you ended up correcting it, so I don't have to pick on you too much. The 99 out front, that's Dustin German, Jerry West right behind him, but look out, because in third spot it's Troy Radford, and he is definitely on the move. He's tracking these guys down, still 0.2 of a second faster per lap.
Cale Osmond, after an extended amount of time on pit road for his pit stop, has gone 1 lap down, fallen to 5th place. Tyler Hilton in the 82 machine into 4th. The last car on the lead lap. We have 4 cars on the lead lap. We have on track 6 cars. 1 machine of Dustin Ping finding himself in 6th place. So yeah, you're right. A caution here would be kind of a bit of a stretch, as 6 cars would have a lot of room between each other to work things out, to hash things out. But I'll tell you, the top 3 right here, all getting once again close to each other, and we might see a caution come from our top 3 if they're not careful. The 94 Troy Radford really closing in quickly to try and take over that 2nd spot from the 86 of Jerry West.
Yeah, the gap right now between the 99 and the 86 and the 94 are pretty much equal, as Troy Radford has done a great job catching the top 2. Now it's a matter of, can he get by? Radford so much quicker right now, still about 1/10 of a second faster, so that's starting to eat. The tires are starting to equalize a little bit as he scrubs off the wall just a touch. But the 94 has a head of steam like I have never seen here at Darlington. The 94 getting it done here tonight. Roy Radford in that kidney machine.
Troy has an unfair advantage, let's be honest. Had body modifications, makes him faster. Ooh, is Jerry West going to get in the wall? Radford going to get in the wall right behind him. That is going to allow Dustin German to scoot out a few car lengths and maintain the lead. Stretch it just a little bit. But Troy Radford has had body modifications, Chris, and I think that's going to give him an unfair advantage.
That's true. He is a little bit lighter than he should be, so you might be right there. Although the weight actually includes the driver and the car, so we'll see. The 94 going to the inside. The 86 of Jerry West touches the wall, and that's kind of stalls the 94 just a little bit. Has to back off a little bit to see and make sure that nothing else is going to happen to Jerry West in the 86. West feeling a little bit of pressure right now, I believe, as he has lost some distance to the 99, and the 94 right behind him starting to put the pressure back on.
167 laps right here being worked on. Our top three all within a second of each other. That is where most of our action is right now. Tyler Hilton finding himself 22 seconds off of the leaders. As you see the leaders working their way onto the backstretch, Hilton heads off into turn 3. He's got a straightaway before he goes a lap down. Our leaders are coming up on him though. But Tyler Hilton, right now, should things stay the way that they are, end up with a 4th place finish here tonight. It'd be a good showing for the 82 Hilton Designs machine.
It'd be a good finish, and right now Tyler Hilton actually faster than top 3 drivers. He does have slightly fresher tires. Last time by, your race leader Dustin German a 28.764. Tyler Hilton coming in at a 28.317.
Tyler going to be able to try and pull away once again. The 94 Troy Radford closing in on the 86, trying to mount another attack. The 86 closing in on the 99. German got into the wall a little bit there. So each driver here in our top 3 scraping the wall. These 3 drivers all laying it out on the line right now as we got 15 laps to go. And Radford hard into the wall. But he's going to use that to pivot up off the corner and try and point down the straightaway and use some momentum there from that. But Dustin German, Gary West, and Troy Radford putting on a show here as we got 3 cars battling for the race lead. We are getting close to the end of this race.
Yeah, very close to the end of the race, and Jerry West really looking to see if he can find a hole in the 99's spots.
And Jerry West really got into the wall. He's going to get into Troy Radford, and Radford hard into the inside wall. No caution yet, and the 86 is going, or the 94 is going to go around, and Jerry West in the 86 going to keep going, and now the yellow flag is going to come out, and I called it. I felt that if we were going to get a yellow, it would be from our top 3, and here it is Jerry West in the 86 got into the wall. We go to the turn 3 replay here. West gets into the wall, turns Troy Radford, and Jerry West goes for a spin also, making heavy contact with the inside wall. Both the 86 and the 94 heavy damage on their machines. Take another look at this off the nose of Troy Radford. And that might be the break that Dustin German needed, the breath of fresh air, the sigh of relief, knowing that his 2 strongest competitors have just made heavy contact with the wall. And they are going to have to hit pit road to be serviced by their pit crews, all of our drivers. But the 99 going to be able to just stop for 4 tires and peel away. The 86 and the 94 are going to have to be get the hammers out.
Yeah, pit crews are about to get busy as the top runners coming down pit road. I'm taking a look at the 94 right now. He still has the hood and fenders, although they're very, very crinkled. He came out of that one just a little bit better than the 86 of Jerry West, missing that front clip. Dustin German in the 99 certainly has got to be feeling pretty good right now, as he knows those 2 drivers behind him just not able to continue on the way they were, and that aerodynamic difference between those two cars going to be huge here in the final laps of this one.
Another driver breathing a sigh of relief. That is the 88 of Dale Osmond. He is going to get the free pass. He is going to get back on the lead lap. 88 going to be another driver that has a shot at winning this thing now.
Yeah, he sure will be. He's got a really clean car. That sun drop Chevy looking good out there. And Katie Osmond, after getting his lap back, going to find himself in a really sweet situation here.
So Dustin German, after a 4-tire stop, down and away, obtained the race lead. Tyler Hilton, 4 tires down and away for the 82, comes off pit road, 2nd place. Dale Osmond going to make stop on the pit lane. It's serviced by his pit crew. Roy Radford, though, and Jerry West not rolling just yet. Chris Mefford in the 46 is going to rejoin the race after being on pit road for the last 5 minutes. And Jerry West down and away. Troy Radford going to lose a lap along with Jerry West. Radford still being worked on by his crew. That will give us 3 cars on the lead lap. Dustin German, Tyler Hilton, and Dale Osmond.
Devastating for the Jerry West 86 and the 94 of Troy Radford. Those two making contact. Troy Radford still on pit road getting repairs done to his number 94. West able to come back out, but heavy damage to the front end of the 86 machine.
Now Dustin German, Tyler Hilton, Dale Osmond. Cars on the lead lap. Jerry West in 86. 1 lap down in 4th place. Troy Radford still sitting on pit road. All things considered, Troy Radford would be looking at worst case scenario, a 6th place finish here tonight. Chris Mefford has rejoined the race. He is 66 laps down. So Mefford can only finish in 7th place as we have 9 laps to go. Lights have gone out on the pace car. Field starting to form up.
The top 3 cars, Dustin German in the 99, Tyler Hilton, KD Osmond. Those 3 drivers, relatively clean cars. I would expect, KR, maybe I'm wrong, but I would expect that those 3 drivers are in the catbird seat here to finish in the top 3. Don't count out Jerry West, though.
Because he is the first car 1 lap down. But Dustin German gets on the throttle, and away we go once again. Tyler Hilton in the 82. Going to try and defend against the 88 of Dale Osmond. Meanwhile, Jerry West in the 86. He is still going to try and mix it up a little bit here. He's not giving up on this race just yet. Here comes Dale Osmond to the inside of Tyler Hilton. Hilton, though, with the run up off the corner, he's got a great run down the straightaway. He's going to make a move for the race lead to the outside of Dustin German. As they go door to door, here comes Tyler Hilton to the race lead. He uses the wall to scrape by. Dustin German in the 99 had the lift, broke his momentum. Now Dale Osmond in the 88 tacking the inside of the 99. But Tyler Hilton in the 82 out front trying to win this race. He's got 7 laps to go.
Tyler Hilton in the 82. Looking so good, but right now, 7 laps to go. Unbelievable. Just a little while ago, KR, we were talking about him going a lap down. Now, he's the race leader, that 82, looking strong. The 99 of Dustin German having some issues on that restart, falls back to 2nd spot, and he's got his teammate, the 86 of Jerry West, between him and the race leader.
Jerry West trying to get back on the lead lap in the 86 machine. Very difficult position for the 86 as there is going to be 5 laps to go this time by. Trying to make sure that he has every opportunity to win the race. He has every right to be racing out there. Should a caution come out, that 86 would get the free pass for the moment. But man, he is right there in the thick of it between the 82 and the 99.
And don't look now, but here comes the 88. He moves down to the bottom side. He is putting the pressure on Dustin German. KD Osmond to the inside, heading into the corner. And KD may have a shot here at taking over second spot.
Dustin
The
German
99 into the wall.
German got into the wall, almost got into the 88, manages to keep it in check. Meanwhile, the 86 of Jerry West making a move to the inside of Tyler Hilton. 4 laps to go for the 82 machine. Keep in mind, the 86 is 1 lap down. That is not a race for position.
With 3 laps to go, this one not over yet. Tyler Hilton, Katie Osmond, Dustin German fighting it out. You got the lap down vehicle of the 86 of Jerry West kind of right there behind the race leader. Surprisingly, KR, he's got some pretty good speed still.
Yeah, that 86 does have some speed in that machine, but with these final 2 laps to go, it looks like Jerry West gonna back up a little bit here, not try and put the pressure anymore on the 82. Tyler Hilton running away from it now, and Dale Osmond in the 88 gonna work on by Jerry West. That is gonna give him clean air to the 82, but does he have enough time? White flag, final lap for Tyler Hilton. Hilton looking to pick up his first win of the season.
Tyler Hilton leading him on to the back stretch. The 88 of Katie Osmond had a good run out of 4. Can he do it again? Will it be enough to get to the 82 of Tyler Hilton? A good run now for Katie Osmond.
Dale Osmond in the 88, not enough. The 82, Tyler Hilton across the start-finish line, picking up the first checkered flag of the season, playing spoiler to all the chase drivers. A non-chase driver winning 1 of 2 races here in the round of 8. That means that now everyone's gonna try and make it in on points. Only one gonna be able to win the race, if a chase driver can even win the race, next week at Kansas Speedway. But your race winner, the 82 of Tyler Hilton.
Great job for Tyler Hilton here tonight. Katie Osmond, Dustin German, your top 3. Unbelievable racing. Man, I am so happy I was able to join you here tonight, KR. Thanks for letting me invite myself.
You are welcome. Glad you were able to come and join us as we watch the 82 Tyler Hilton burn it down. Guys, we're gonna step away. We're gonna set up our post-race show. No one go anywhere as we talk to our top 3 podium finishing drivers here tonight. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we have caught up with our podium finishing drivers. The 82 of Tyler Hilton, our race winner here tonight. That 82 Hilton Designs machine, I'm gonna call it coral blue. because I don't know what else to call it. You said off purple, I say coral blue. SpongeBob fan over here. I know what coral blue is when I see it. Tyler, great race out there. Tell us about the race here tonight. 250 miles. You come out the race winner.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely was a battle of attrition out there tonight. I think we only had like 6 cars or so running at the end, just because of damage and stuff like that. So, you know, this track eats up a lot. But yeah, just was out there all night, being patient, and got into a little bit of trouble early, but I was able to overcome it and thankfully get the win. I just hate it for Troy. I mean, he had a great race. I think I kind of messed him up a little bit on my pit entry, but you know, I'll take it. So they're rare, and this is a special place for me. So it means a lot.
Well, the 82, the engine goes up in smoke after celebrating. Quite a bit of damage on the right side, as we expect here from Darlington. What can you tell us about the race? We saw you trying to maybe have a different strategy than everyone else. You were able to stretch your fuel longer in these runs towards the end of the race. Able to lead, gave up some once you came off of pit road, gave up some time, but here you are, the 82, overall our race winner.
Yeah, and you know, that last caution I think really kind of paid to my favor. I mean, it's just one of those things. I hate it, like I say, for Troy on it, but you know, without that caution, I don't think I could have called up. The strategy I was working, I definitely had fresher tire. I was catching everybody, but it would put me so far back behind. And once I started that strategy, I just kind of had to go with it. So, you know, that last caution came out though, and luckily I was able to get 4 fresh ones on here and fill it up all the way to where I know I was good and get that outside line, and it just paid out. So I'm very ecstatic though about it. That last caution helped me. Without that, I wouldn't have been here.
Well, 82, the race winner here for the Hilton Designs 250 at Darlington, man. Congratulations on that. Any shout outs or thank yous you'd like to give?
Yeah, definitely to my team, Troy, Chris, Doug, Tom Quattlebaum's helped us a lot over the past couple of weeks. He's been working some numbers and stuff for us. So he's our pretty much team strategist, and he's done a fantastic job on that. Hilton Designs, AMA, Mike up in the booth for AMA, and then you and I guess Chris is up there tonight as well. You guys, everything that you guys do for us, you know, broadcasting with Turn 3. I can't help you guys, you know, or thank you guys enough on it. It's been a long night, sorry, 250 miles, but yeah, thanks for everything you guys do. Thanks to all the fans, Ohio and Indiana Roofing. Thank you so much to them. They've re-signed with us this week too for next season, so couldn't be prouder about that. So yeah, just really blessed.
All right, congratulations, Tyler, on your race win. Nice job out there tonight.
Thank you, buddy. Have a good night.
Now it's time to move on to our second place finisher, and Chris, you've caught up with none other than the 88 of Dale Osmond.
Well, Katie Osmond finishing his second spot, kind of coming out of nowhere at the end there, bud. It looked like that sun drop was really feeling it at the end of this race. What say you?
I say I've never been happier about a second place finish. Just like Tyler, that last caution just absolutely saved me. The pit stop, our last pit stop, I decided to fix all my damage in case there was a late race caution, and I was just praying that those leaders would take each other out, and that's exactly what happened.
Well, yeah, and I hate to admit this, but KR kind of called that one, and it puts you in a position that up until that point, I didn't think you were going to be in, but here you are, second spot. A great run out of the 88 tonight.
Yeah, I'm still not sure how I did it. I slammed the wall about 9 times. Darlington is just such a tough track for me. I was kind of expecting that coming into it, but, you know, I'm just happy with how it played out. I was going to be pretty happy with 4th or 5th there just because I was still in it, but, you know, second's way better.
Oh, absolutely. You definitely earned those stripes tonight. Anybody on the 88 team that you need to thank tonight?
Yeah, my family watching, you guys up in the booth. my teammates. Mike's up in the booth being admin. Ricky was out here. He got caught up in a wreck though. Then it was a little messy race tonight, but everyone in the league for coming out here every week, it just makes it awesome.
Well, Katie, it's been a real pleasure talking with you, man. It's been a little while since I've talked to you since the last time, but it's good to see you out there rocking that sun drop Chevy. And man, congratulations once again on your second place finish tonight.
Thank you.
That was the driver of the number 88, Katie Osmond, KR.
That it was. Now it's time to move on to our third place finisher. That is the 99 of Dustin German. Dustin, that 99 machine brings it home third here tonight. Had that lead for a while. Tell us about the closing stages of the race here tonight as you battled with your teammate Jerry West.
Yeah, it's a little disappointing to see that caution there at the end. Kind of shook things up. I had a little bit of damage there I'd acquired from maybe the last 10 laps before the caution came out. I think I'd have been good if it went green, but it didn't work out that way. And yeah, we battled all night. Me, KD, Jerry, Tyler, Troy. Troy was looking good pretty much the whole race, but yeah, man, crazy race. I can't believe it turned out like it did. But that's typical Darlington for you.
Darlington jumping up, biting several drivers here tonight, but the 99 able to weather it all, led for 23 or 32 laps as my Lex Dixia kicks in. But the 99, a third place finish, a good points run for you. There's only 2 races in this round of 8. How do you feel your chances are at Kansas to be one of the racers that makes it into championship 4 by the time we leave Kansas?
Yeah, I think if we just continue what we've been doing all year, I've been racking up top 5s quite regularly, so hopefully I can keep that going and maybe point my way into the next round. Hopefully I can win, but I just don't know if that's going to happen. Kansas is a pretty competitive track when it comes to the Cup car, so I think there's going to be a lot of guys in the hunt here for the win. But yeah, just keep doing what we've been doing, man. I think if we get a top 5 next week, we might can point our way in. Hopefully, with all the people that's had problems this week, I was hoping to pull that win off, but yeah, I didn't have no speed at the end. I had about 40 seconds worth of damage there, so kind of killed that. But yeah, man, good race. It was kind of long, but I'm glad it's over.
Well, congratulations on your third place here tonight. Any shout outs or thank yous that you feel you need to give?
Yeah, KR, I want to thank you, man, for coming on and broadcasting these things. I know they're 184 laps at Darlington. That's got to be a long night in the booth also. And then you had somebody up there with you, Chris Leggy, and I want to thank him and Turn 3 Network and AMA and all the sponsors that come on board to make this thing possible, and all the guys that show up every week, all the people in the group, that support us and follow us and watch the races, SRTV, my Ford Mustang, man. Hopefully we can get into this last 4 and go to Homestead and race for this championship.
Well, Dustin, thank you very much, and congratulations, man, on your third place finish.
Thank you, sir.
Well, Chris, that is our post-race show. Everyone getting in their interviews here tonight. Man, I do appreciate you coming up, joining me. It was a pleasure having you out here tonight. Your thoughts here on Darlington?
Well, I'll tell you what, Darlington, a very tough track to race, and you saw a lot of drivers out there earning their stripes here tonight. It still baffles me a little bit. Troy Radford, obviously the cream of the crop tonight, finishing in 6th spot, but man, oh man, what a great job from Tyler Hilton, Katie Osmond, Dustin German, bringing it home in 3rd. What a great race, KR. I want to thank you again for having me up here, letting me invite myself, and I'm going to go ahead and hit a plug, if you don't mind. This Sunday night, it's going to be the TRJkarting.com Blazing Pedals Truck Series Championship race. And man, oh man, we are going to Martinsville.
That is going to be a great race for sure. No one better on the mic than yourself for that one. And I assume you're going to have Rick Hammond in the booth with you?
Oh, absolutely. Rick and I have been talking at work about this one since we found out what the track was. Those guys do it pretty cool. They take all of the tracks that they've raced, they take away the super speedways, they take away the road courses, and then they vote as a league. And actually, Rick and I were a tiebreaker, and we decided, let's go to Michigan. Let's do that paper clip one more time.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you joining me here tonight. Thank you so much for it. As for myself, my name is KR Stolfus. That is going to wrap it up for us here at Turn 3 Racing Network. Thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you tune in next week as the AMA Pro Cup Sports Series presented by Ohio and Indiana Roofing heads to Kansas Speedway as we will learn the fate of our championship 4. In fact, we're going to know who those 4 are. So far, no one locked in. Tyler Hilton winning the race tonight, a non-chase driver. That is going to do it. Guys, have a good night, and thank you very much for joining us.